Hey guys, welcome to Nine Links. This is your host Alex. Today we're going to do some cuttings on the Jasmine made of New Orleans, and I'm going to use those cuttings for propagation. And the reason for propagation is that this tree is this plant is very healthy, and to get rid of some of the bigger branches, just try to put it into good use. So I'm going to just propagate them, and here's all the tools that I have. This is a very standard miracle potting mix. And I'll probably add some sphagnum moss later when the propagation is successful. When they move into a new pot, I'm probably add sphagnum moss. For now, we're just gonna use the potting mix for regular propagation. And you can see those plastic cups. You can use any cups you want. I just picked those because they are available to me. All right, and I have a root hormone down there as well. So here it is. That's the Jasmine made of New Orleans. So far, it's very healthy and a lot of flower, and it got a lot of new branches growing out. So those young branches probably won't do anything besides just prune it off. What I'm looking for is some of the branches like, let me show you this size. A branch of that size right there, like this. These are pretty good and safe bets for propagation. Like these young branches just grown out, I won't try to use them for propagation. If you can get it to work with them, that'd be great. Like this one right here. Let me show you. Yeah, this one right here. This one probably not gonna work for propagation. It's too young, and but then again, you never know. Anyway, all right, let's go and start cutting. And as you know, I don't really cut a branch off just for propagation. I'm just basically pruning it. And if I run into a bigger branch that I'm gonna prune off, I might as well use it for propagation. Okay? All right. So since the plant's sitting here, and I'm just gonna go walk around it real quick. And as you can see, this right here, I try to keep it, for my night blooming jasmine, I try to keep it dome shade. For this one, I just have a very natural bushy up here. So I don't like it sticking out on the side. And if it grows taller, that's fine. A little bit is fine. So this one right here, as you can see, cut it off. And as you can see, there's still flower left on there, and you do not want flower on your propagation. So you cut them off too. And I'm going to just put it on the side. I don't want it to dry, so gonna spring some water over here to keep it. Oh. Okay, just like that. Just put some water in there. Just put some, because I haven't got the potting mix ready yet. So I'm just gonna get all the cutting and then get the potting mix ready and put it in. But sometimes you want to do is you get the potting mix ready. So I'm a little behind, but it's okay. So you cut this one off as well. So this one has flower on it as well. So you cut that off. Just a little stem. And also when you do propagation, try to have at least two plant nodes like this, like right here. This is considered one node, and this is considered another node. Consider at least has two of them per cutting. So I got two off right here, and this side on the back seems to be okay. Generally up in here, it's not doing too good. So, and like this one I cut off, you can see you have one node here. Ooh, look at that. I don't know if you can see that. These are eggs. What kind of bugs? I don't know. These are the eggs. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, let me zoom it in for you. As you can see it now, yeah, these are the black ones are little tiny eggs. I don't know what kind of what kind of insect those are. But you know what? Any insect laying eggs on my plants, well, except lacewing, not lacewing. What's that? Yeah, I think lacewing. Only the lacewing eggs, I'm very supportive. Anything else must go. Why lacewing? Lacewing is a beneficial insect. It hunts other insects. So you see, I'm gonna cut the top off. These are young growth. Probably not gonna do much for propagation. So So I have 1 node, 2 node, 3 node, 4 nodes here. Now, on the final step, I'm gonna cut some leaves off too. But right now I'm just cutting the branch. So put it back in here, water. So right now I have 3 cuttings so far. So I got 4 cups ready. So I'm gonna try to propagate 1 more. Now this one over here is kind of sticking out, and also it's finished blooming. I'm just gonna cut this branch off right here, and I might cut this one off too. So this one, as you can see, these flowers are already finished blooming. They are empty, so you can cut this one off, but this one's a little bit of short, so I'm gonna cut the sides off. These new growths going out, flower stalks going out. This one cut off. This new growth coming out. This flower, unbloomed flower buds go off, and also see, and like that. And this one will be a good cutting as well. So I'm gonna put it in the water. So I have 4 already. So this one, since you know what, I can cut it off too, but this branch is big. Not using it for propagation, it's a waste. As you can see, it's growing upwards, so I'm going to leave it as it is for now. Okay, and let me go ahead and do the potting mix. Okay guys, so I cut off the cuttings already and just finished preparing my potting mix. As you can see, put some potting mix in here with a miracle mix. Just regular soil mix is fine. Any kind of soil is fine actually. It's just not clay soil. Now we have 4 here, and now we have root hormone over here. Yeah, my trustworthy root hormone. Yeah, now I'm gonna get the small component out. Okay, like the big one. Okay, cut the leaf half off. Now guys, one thing to keep in mind is that right now July is still pretty good month for propagating jasmine. Just don't do it in the late, September, October, and if you have a cold region. If you have a warm region, go ahead and you can probably do it anytime. Now I typically, when I do the pruning, do the propagation, I want to shave just both sides on the cutting to encourage better root growth. So just shave it like that on both sides, and then I cut this leaf off a little bit too. Now you probably ask, you see that quite often on the propagation, why people cut only the half leaf off, not the whole leaf. Well, cutting leaf off reduces its stress on the plant. So plants don't think of the leaf as like it requires a lot of nutrients. Every single one of them, when the sunlight hits the leaf, it requires nutrient. It requires water. It'll stress on the new cutting. But the thing is, the new cutting doesn't have roots yet, so it will stress it out. And what happens when the plant's stressed out? It dies. So the cutting is not going to be successful. So usually I typically leave surface areas of two or 1 leaf on there. So like this, and then you shave off the side. Okay, and typically for jasmine, the propagation success rate is pretty good. It's just like night blooming jasmine. Oh well, this jasmine compared to night blooming jasmine, maybe a little less. The rate's a lot less, but nonetheless, it's probably be higher than sweet olives or white champaga. Well, white champaga is the notorious one here. And if you ask me, have I successfully propagated a jasmine of New Orleans before? I'll tell you yes. I have one right next to me right here. See this one right here? I propagated that I think last year around July at the same time. And also I forgot I planted hot chili pepper on the side. So since it grew out already, I was fine with this. So I kind of keep it in middle right here, divided. So chili pepper, this Thai hot pepper can have this side of the pot. Jasmine, you have this side. I'm pretty sure in the long run, I'm probably going to migrate them both into their own pots. But right now, it seems pretty interesting. Jasmine over here, hot chili pepper over here. Not that I eat hot chili pepper, but I just want to show you. That's a 1 year old. So this one seems a little bit tricky. We're just going to cut these off. since it doesn't demand that much. I'm gonna cut this leaf off the side, and this one's just one on there. Okay. And I'll try to keep you guys up to date. And also another thing about our hobbyist growers is that the best things available to us is organic way to like use honey or use root hormone to help encourage your growth. I'm pretty sure commercial growers, they have special kind of a chemical to use that guarantee really higher chance of success. But for a hobbyist, fail is fail, we throw it away. Not a big deal since it's just a cutting from the pruning anyway. But if we success, slowly propagate it, hey, it's all the fun, right? We can sell it on the online, or we can just keep it and just grow another one. Now, I typically, when I do sell my plants, I'm pretty sure if I do sell my plants, I typically do it locally. Sell it to friends or relatives, or put it on the Facebook. They pick up locally. I dislike shipping plants in general, because sometimes I promise you one plant and during the shipping it might cause it to die, then end up bad plant, bad image. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoy it. If you like the video, please click like, and thank you for watching.